there's a good topic that I would like to talk about that is honestly kind of hard and difficult, so bear with me here. It's the type of norm that we all have. I mean, it is created differently by our experiences, and my experience growing up was in a Christian home with loving family and parents. That is the norm for me. That is normal for me. And for those who are not grown, who have something different, like a broken home and one parent and maybe a sibling or two, like that to them has created a different norm. Talking with some of the other people out there, it's brought this up and it's made me think about how it's helped me to change how I look at certain topics, and it's hard. It's hard because it's a different way of thinking, a different way of processing, and there's different values and stuff that matters. Let me give me a sec here. Some people are kind of rude, making it really hard for me to drive straight. Jeez. Okay, yeah. Don't know if you saw that or not, but there was another vehicle was being cut off and I couldn't move over to the left. Anyway. Okay, norms. There's many in the LGBT and other communities that I talk to on a regular basis here, and their norm is very different because there's a broken home, one or two siblings, and it's very different than what I grew up with. And so learning, as I'm talking with these people and I'm looking up some specific things relevant to the conversation, I'm learning more. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to bring this up here. The church wants everyone to believe that their norm is the only norm, as in male and female, marriage, family. That is the only norm there is and ever will be. And anything outside of that is wrong or evil or sinful or whatever you want to call it. It's a hard, complicated topic here, but it's a very good one in the sense of making sure your foundation is correct so that when you learn something, it's not going to be off or somehow incomplete. And talking with some of these other people here, it's made me realize that some of these people are growing up with incomplete foundations, or foundations that are built off of wrong ideas, unhealthy ideas. I am not saying that any relationship outside of male and female is wrong. I'm not saying that. But it is easy to assume that. Having a committed relationship with both people working and putting into the relationship itself is what is important, and it is one of the healthiest kinds out there, regardless of the structure that is in the relationship, whether it be male, female, or some other kind that goes off into the BDSM world. There's different other kinds out there, and that's very, very different, because that's not really taking. There's a reason why marriage is the standard, and there's a reason why so many people pull from that. And part of the reason why it's a standard, and I'm going to go back to finish my thought here, but part of the reason why it's a standard is because it is a safe environment for children and for the parents, the adults. And you're pulling parts from it as an example for other types of relationship. And those relationships, if they mirror marriage in that sense, are healthy and structured, and it's a way for everyone to grow and for a relationship itself to become the best that it can be. So of this in the fact that they probably have grown up very differently than you, and that this isn't a matter of right and wrong. This is a matter of where you and I have come from, and the parts that are different for us. And maybe this is a good chance for you to look at your own life to see what is possibly off, what is different, and what you can improve upon. The reason why this is so different and difficult is the fact that you're bringing into a conversation parts of morality and parts of right and wrong, because mentorship and all of this are very difficult topics that are honestly being erased. If you take a look at society and you ask yourself, like, who can I learn from and who can I talk to about some very, if you're trying to learn more about something, and that's kind of what mentorship is having someone you can learn from. It doesn't have to be a parent. It can be someone in the church, someone at college, and someone at workplace where you not only watch and ask questions, but you see how they do things. And it's just a way of being taught. That's completely being phased out of this society, out of this world. The older generation is retiring, passing on, and they're stepping out of the picture. So yeah, that's kind of hard. Anyway, I wanted to bring this up here. I wanted to just leave a few thoughts because it's a very good topic. All right. Until next time.